Hi, welcome to my channel. So I'm trying something a bit different. I'm going to put it in the title of Humble Collector UK podcast. See how it goes, because a lot of people watch my live streams and that and say they actually like hearing my voice. So I don't know if this is going to go onto any other platform, but we'll give it a go. So this initial podcast is basically talking about life expectancies, stress, anxiety, and how to stop yourself getting these things no matter what age. So I have to verify I'm not a counsellor. I do not registered with any university or anything like that for psychology or counselling or anything like that. I'm just a Joe Blogs with 60 years of experience of life, dealing with many forms of mental illness, mental depression, anxiety, and the effects it's had on me, dealing with people who've got it in my family, or things like that. So I thought I'd share, it's not words of wisdom, it's stuff that you can do to make yourself not feel suicidal or anxious or I was watching a video or being left behind not doing things at certain ages throughout your life. So I hit 60 and basically it wasn't a light bulb moment. It wasn't watching a video and I thought, oh, I must try that, but I hit 60, then 61, and then basically what I've done is I've gone to myself, things that I used to get upset about, anxious about, over cared about, or didn't care enough about. I just said to myself, it's not worth worrying about it. And I try and do this in a number of ways in my real everyday life, whether it's with friends or colleagues at work. When they're getting stressed out, I'll just say, chill, take one step back and think of what you're doing. If you're in a work environment and you're moaning about another member of staff or the management or structure of the business, maybe that's not the business for you, because only you can change inside your head to make you feel relaxed, to make you feel less anxious, because there's only you to deal with it. You can get advice, which is fair enough, and if you're in a really bad place, I do advise that you do get professional advice. But there's a lot of things you can do for yourself. So I listen to a lot of meditation music, nothing prolific. I just pick it on YouTube music. If it calms me down, anger, anxiety, whatever mood I'm in that day, there's a specific music you can listen to calm you down. And that's what I do. I still exercise a little bit, not as much as I used to, because when you're working 5 days a week, sometimes, life shoots by as it is. In this modern world, everything is all high tech, high pressure, high result orientated, and that can cause its own pressure without you actually knowing that you're under pressure. So, yeah. So what other way I've been thinking is I've turned a negative into a positive. I've actually said I've had a lot of years behind me. I've got a few years ahead of me. What am I going to do with them? And then you focus on what you like doing rather than what you don't like doing, because the negativity comes from the worrying about the things that your actual space can't control in your head. So like if someone's not working very well at work or the management are so rude to you, there's procedures you can go through, fair enough, and then leave it at that. Don't go on about it every day. Don't take it to heart. Don't stress over it, because you can only control that thing inside your head. That's it. And then also prioritise, say, well, I don't really want to bother about that. I finish work at that time. I'm going to go home and do some decorating, if that's your thing, and you're like, it calms you down. Or you go to the gym, or you talk to a family member, or, you get it out. Don't ever hold anything inside, because that's a dangerous thing. And all I'm doing is saying things that I've done to help me. I used to get so badly headaches and stress because I took the whole world and I put it into this ball and I had to solve it all. And life is too short, too precious and too beautiful to do that. So it's like a jigsaw puzzle. Like one day you'll be good, one day you feel bad, one day you might be in the middle. So don't ever set high goals that are unachievable. I love writing, so I would go, I'm going to write for 15 minutes, use my brain, done, job done. Some people might do a jigsaw puzzle or word search or go for a long walk, or there's loads of things to stimulate you. You just got to find the one for you. But don't become obsessive with that to replace the negativity, because then that'll become a negativity in your life, because you'll start thinking, oh my God. You don't want that. You want segments. So if you have a bad day, just think of something. Don't focus on the negative. Think on something that can help you. And that's what I've done. So this is like my experience rather than a professional, which, as I say, if that's your thing and you really need help, always talk to somebody. There's loads of places you can go. Don't feel ashamed. Yeah? But it's not always in the places you think. So like for, say, you're worried about something but you don't want to talk to a family member about it, find an alternative to go and talk to. Or what's another thing you could do? Yeah, don't think the channels. Like say you've been stressed at work, something goes on at work, maybe going through a manager or whatever procedure might not work because you've tried that and basically you hit a brick wall, or in life you've done that and you hit a brick wall. Find an avenue to let it out. Yeah, it happens to every single person in every day walk of life. Yeah, you could be unemployed and stressed. Yeah, you could be working and stressed. You could be elderly and stressed. You could be young and stressed. It has no boundaries. It has no. You have no control of where it comes from, but you can control. Where you channel it to let it go. If you hold it in, that's the worst thing you could ever do. Yeah. Don't be worried about what the outcome's going to come if you open up. Yeah. Don't think, I can't talk to somebody because it might change my relationship or my marriage or my friendship or my work colleagues or something like that. Don't think about that, because that's what's holding it in. You need to let what you're feeling out. Yeah. Time, money, they're all human-made things. Yeah. They're not real. Okay. In the whole world of things, you can live without time, minimum amount of money. You don't have to earn a lot. If it's for luxuries that you don't really need, maybe you can earn a bit less but be more happier. So so it's really important to me. I hope I get through to one or two people in this style of talking where it's not 3 minutes rush job. I mean, I've been talking for 10 minutes and I've only skipped the surface of me. Yeah. So if anyone finds this helpful, let me know in the comment. You know, if my voice is calming for a bit, but try and be. You get people say, "Oh, you've got to be positive all the time" or negative all the time. They're just words, okay? What happens in here, and in here, and your whole body, that's the most precious thing, and it's not controlled by anybody else. So I'm hoping I'm coming across, you know, like coherent, that people can understand what I'm saying. I would like to go into this kind of area further. It's very dear to my heart. And, you know, as I say, if I help somebody or they help me, so be it. That's the thing. So I might do live streams on this subject going forward. It might be awkward, it might be hurtful, it might be sad. But just remember, you're not alone. If you find the right avenue that you need to go and talk to, you know, maybe not the most obvious avenue, or don't be scared, that's the main thing. Yeah? So hopefully this comes across as sincere, because that's what it is. And I shall see you in a new podcast pretty soon, but please leave your feedback of if I helped you in any way. As I say, I'm not an expert, I'm just a human being, and that's all I can. It's not paperwork, it's not certificates, it's just me. And we can help each other in this world. Thanks for watching, and we'll see how this pod goes. Take care now. Please consider like, sharing, subscribing. And I might start another channel with this on it. Who knows? But take care now. And I hope you feel better.